The nations are defiled.
The nations are defiled.
Which I'm casting out before you.
And when you are defiled, you are cast out.
For the land is defiled.
The land is defiled.
Therefore I visit the punishment of its iniquity upon it, lest the land vomit you out.
Listen, when the land is defiled by abominable sexual practices, it vomits people out. You invest in it and it refuses you. Inakukata. A loose sexual life is a life that destroys harvest. You cannot write a $1 million check in the church right now, then leave this place and go and sleep with your boss, and then next week you are complaining, I gave $1 million into that ministry. There is no anointing. Sexual sin cancels harvest. Pastors, listen to me. If God was in the process of promoting you as a pastor, you have been fasting and praying, waiting on God, seeking the face of God, and then you sleep with a woman that is not your wife, God may have intended the breakthrough in 3 weeks' time. When you commit that act, God backdates it by 7 years. You can't sleep around and enjoy harvest. If you want kingdom prosperity, somebody shout kingdom prosperity. Shout kingdom prosperity. Tell your neighbor, if you want kingdom prosperity, the earth needs to bless your life. When the earth is blessed, there is nothing you cannot have. When your earth is blessed, wherever you walk, the nations receive you. You receive favor and acknowledgement everywhere you turn. But every time you engage in sexual sin, it defiles your earth. And when the earth is defiled, your breakthroughs are backdated. God wanted to promote you, then you told him to demote you. If you thought it's a joke, sexual sin got Samson from being a judge to being a grinder. If you are looking for proper definition of demotion, go and read Samson's life. He was a judge, a man who was anointed before his mother conceived him, a man that God told the mother how to carry out herself because he was coming, a man that killed 1,000 men with the jawbone of a donkey, a man that carried the gates of the cities, tore a lion like a piece of paper, was torn from a judge to a grinder by one tiny woman called Delilah. Delilah, number one, means a bunch of hair. Number two, Delilah means poverty. That's why her focus was the hair of Samson, and that was where the Nazarite vow was. You can't play with sex and keep divine vows. If you want a harvest in your life, nothing eats a man materially like sexual sin. We have seen great men of God who are beggars today because of strange pants. Begging people you raised in ministry. Send me something. I preach to you. Help me. How will I be dying of hunger and the people I preach to are still alive? The reason why they are not recognizing you, they are ashamed of your lifestyle. Sexual immorality can make your own children be ashamed of you. You force relationships. God forbid that a day will come when I'm forcing my way to come and preach in congregations you are pastoring, because I have nowhere to go. I say, Pastor David, remember where we've come from. Pastor David refuses to take my call, so I'm now on Pastor Ruth's case. Tell your husband, remember God used me. Remember God used me. Remember, I'm still a father. Why are you reminding them you're a father? I don't need to remind my children I'm their father. That's why I don't just go calling people sons, because a father does not claim respect. If I'm a father, it is people that fight for it. He's my father. He's my daddy. He's my mentor. You don't fight for respect. You don't fight for honor. But sexual sin will reduce your life. Sexual sin will deal with your harvest. God said, if you committed those weird sexual practices, the land will vomit you. The land will refuse you. The city will refuse you. You will be dry, and yet you're anointed. Nobody can accept you. Your life is dry. A spell, a sexual sin brings a curse that closes the heavens on your life. If you want longevity, you want an anointing that will last, you want to enjoy ministry to your old age, Stay to your wife. If you don't have a wife, pray to God. Say, Father, if you give me, I want to last long. Help my life. Help my destiny. Get attached to your wife. Let me tell you, no matter how much you give, and I want to discourage you if I have to discourage you. If you are living a life of immorality, you are the one that is killing your harvest. Not the anointing you sit under. No, don't blame the preacher. God does not break his principles. Don't blame. That's why you will run from congregation to congregation. I'm looking for a special breakthrough. I gave there, I didn't see it. I give here, I didn't see it. The reason why it is not happening is because of a loose sexual life. You sow a seed, you destroy it with your pants. And sexual sin does not only affect your body, it affects your heart. The land is defiled. Any place where you sleep, every bed of immorality is an altar of darkness. It remains with information that the devil will use to destroy you. That's why don't try it. I want you to make heaven. I want you to walk right with God. It's not about your money. It's about your destiny. Don't cast your heart with your own hands and then be looking for who bewitched you. Purity will not kill you. The reason why there is no harvest is because of a loose sexual life. That's why there are no miracles in the church today. You choose two things. You choose the anointing or you choose strange bands of women. You can't have both. If you want the anointing, purity is a must. Genuine anointing. I'm not talking about anointings where the pastor is pastoring people both spiritually and physically, and some young ladies who are frustrated are running there. He's my daddy, he's my daddy, he prayed for me, I felt the leg. God is not there. You're in a church where the pastor is touching women. God is not there. Get it from me. He's not there. He's of purer eyes than to behold iniquity. I want it to last. Lord, I don't want a shortcut. Give it to me the long way. Show me the prayer mountain and help me to pray my ministry to the next level. I don't want a shortcut. I don't want a bribe, and I won't bribe my way. Show me the mountain. Show me where to get it, and I'll go for it. So the earth is cast because of sexual sin. Number two, the earth is cast because of disobedience to God. I finish with that.
We believe you've been blessed by this program. To get a complete package of these teachings by Pastor Maurice Olo, call 0726 315 906 or 0700 322 390. Thank you for watching The Voice of Destiny.